Hi guys, it's me, Pokepolian here again, and welcome back to another episode of Pirate Poker. Now, today I'm basically just going to go through two events that's happened over the weekend, over Saturday and Sunday. Now, I was going to do something a little completely different to the first episode on this one. I was going to film some stuff that happened during the student tournament that we played on yesterday, Sunday. However, I didn't get enough footage to be able to do that, and also the footage I did get, the sound quality wasn't great, so I didn't want to post sort of like any crappy content that you wouldn't be able to hear what the hell was going on. So I certainly wouldn't want to watch something like that. So I didn't want to put you guys through it. So I'm going to rectify that. I've got sort of like a recording device. All I need to do is put an app on my phone, hook that up to the recording device, and it'll pick up the sound much better. So I'll be able to film. I also just got to remember to film the footage during the events. That's all I gotta remember to do, basically. So hopefully next Thursday I'll be able to do that sort of content for you, and hopefully give you a bit more insight into what goes on during my Poker Society tournaments. Now, another thing that's not going to happen today, unfortunately, is a hand breakdown. Okay, I basically just tried to rattle my brain for the last 2 days to find an interesting hand that I could break down for you, but there was just none. Because basically over the last 2 days, it's just been bingo. Basically, I don't remember really a hand where somebody wasn't all in, or it was just it was an uninteresting hand, to be honest. So yeah, that's not gonna happen today. But I'm just gonna go through what's happened over the last 2 days. So yeah, basically on Saturday, I went to my local casino to play their turbo tournament. It was a £22 buy-in, and at the first break you get an optional add-on. Costs you an extra £10, but you get 15k more. Okay, which was starting stack. Now, just after the break, that would have been the equivalent of just under 20 big blinds. Okay, so it can be pretty useful, especially if you're sort of like a mid to short stack. That could be pretty useful, and it can seriously help you out getting those. So I love the add-ons; they're brilliant. What happened on Saturday was I got a set next to Simon Whitlock, the famous darts player, and I was almost starstruck in a way. It was quite an amazing experience, you know. I got to play poker with Simon Whitlock. I think I only played 2 hands against him. One of them, he doubled me up, you know. I'll take you through that hand, He is under the gun +1. I believe if I remember correctly, I think the blinds were 6-12 at the time. No, they were 1,000, 2,000 at the time with a 2,000 big blind ante. Alright. He min raises to 4,000. I'm immediately to the left of him, and I have pocket sixes. Pretty good hand. I'm sort of like a middle stack. I think I had like 25 big blinds. So I almost debated folding this, but then I decided, okay, no, let's see a flop. If I don't hit, then I can just fold. So I called, and and there's 3 other callers. Okay, one in mid position, one in late position, and also the big blind calls. Flop comes down 3, 4, 6. Okay, so I've made top set, fantastic. And it's a rainbow flop that's double fantastic, which means I've got no flush draws to contend with. Simon continues for 10,000. Okay. Now at this point, I've got about 36k behind. Okay. So there wasn't much fold equity for me. This was a situation where it was either all in or fold, and I'm certainly not folding a set on the flop. Not on that flop. So I had to go. I put it all in. Everybody else folded. Simon called, and he had ace 5. So he flopped a open ender. However, I hit my full house on the turn. He had ace 4 and the flop was 6, 5, 3. Get it right, Andrew. Honestly, honestly, guys, is 10 past 5 in the morning here. I'm tired, so please excuse me. This is how committed I am to the vlog. So yeah, he had ace 4. The flop was 6, 5, 3. I had the set of 6s. I hit the full house on the turn. And he is straight on the river. I would have been so sick if it was the other way around, to be honest. Yeah, so it was actually quite interesting playing against him. It was quite a brilliant day. We were having laughs, and I eventually came. I made it to heads up. Made it heads up, and unfortunately I lost it. And I lost heads up. I actually got crushed. I just didn't hit anything. I didn't have any hands. And I eventually had to make a stand with a pair of 6s, with a 4 kicker. He had a queen on the flop, so nothing I could do there. But I got a £444 score, which was absolutely amazing. Now I know if you're just starting out at poker, that may not seem like a lot. However, if you think of it in terms of return on investment, that's a 1,000% return on investment from a £32 investment. You know, that 1,000%. If you scale that up to the higher buy-ins, that is huge. That is very good. That's a very good return on investment. And that's what you got to think about. You got to think it is return on investment. So yeah, Saturday was a pretty good day for poker. And a pretty good roll at the moment. Felt really confident. So Sunday was our monthly Poker Society high roller. Now this one is a £10 buy-in, and you can buy in up to 3 times. Now this one was really just flips. We were playing stupid poker, you know. To be honest, yeah, no, we weren't playing poker. We were just messing around, having a time of our lives, to be honest. I ended up having to use all 3 of my buy-ins because I just went hell to the wind, and just tried to bluff a lot, which I don't normally do. It came off a few times, but other times it didn't. Other times I was just clicking buttons and hoping for the best. Oh well, win some, lose some. I was actually decent stacked going in after the break. I had about 26k. I picked up 10-9 suited under the gun +1. Now a lot of players won't mess around with that, but I decided to play the hand. 4 other callers. Well, I limped and 3 other people called. Big blind checked. Flop came down king 10-9. Pretty good flop. So both blinds checked. I bet. Player immediately to my left. Rachel. So Rachel, if you're watching this, you get the shout out on this video, girl. There you go. You're in the vlog. She shoves all in. She's effective stack. Everybody else folds. Obviously, I have to call with 2 pair. You know, it's an easy call. She had king jack, I think. No, she had ace king. She had, and of course I had my 10-9, and she hit a king on the river. She rivered me, and after that I was crippled, and I decided to shove blind under the gun in the next hand because I had like 4 big blinds. No, I had 2 big blinds. That's all I had. So I would have just been crippled. So yeah. So yeah, it wasn't a really good day, but hey ho. That happens. Yeah. I just want to mention one thing. Something mad that happened. One of our committee members, George, you also get a shout out on this video, buddy. There you go. You're in the vlog. He lost bet. Now I'm not going to tell you what the bet was, but the forfeit was he had to wear a personalized T-shirt at every society game for an entire year. Now he forgot it on 1 week, so he lost that forfeit. So the forfeit went up a notch. Today he had to come in a dress and high heels with makeup on. And to be honest, I walked in and it was literally, I almost died laughing. I swear to God, it was the funniest thing I have ever seen in my life. But that's just our poker society for you. We're mad like that. We love just having time of our lives, you know. We don't really care about the cashing. Yeah, the cashing's great. Getting points on the leaderboard is brilliant. I don't know where I am with that, to be honest. I finished 8th in the league this week, and I don't really know where I'm at. I think there's like 2 or 3 weeks missing that we haven't had a leaderboard. I'm not quite sure. But I think that would put me on. I think the last 2 results would put me on about 45 points, thereabouts. So I think I might be top 30 in the league. I'm not quite sure. Listen, committee, if you want, I know you're going to be watching this. Please give us a league table. Alright, give us a league table. For crying out loud, so I can at least post on here so people can see what the hell I'm on about. But yeah, so that's been the weekend of poker for me. One very good result, one bad result, but that's the way it goes, really. You can't expect to cash. If you're new to poker, you can't expect to cash every single time. You can't expect that. On average, the high class poker players cash in 25% of the tournaments that they play. So if they played over the course of a couple of weeks, if they played 20 tournaments, on average they would only cash in 5 of those, on average. So I don't expect to cash. I'm making my goal to cash, but if I don't get there, I'm not going to lose sleep over it, and that's something that I've had to learn over the past few months when I was down a bit of a down slope, you know. I'm not going to go into the philosophy of that. Tell you what, I'll make a video midweek of some advice for new players. I'll make a 10-minute video for some advice for new players. Alright, tell you what, if this video gets 25 likes, alright, if this video gets 25 likes by Wednesday midday, I will make that video. Alright, there you go. There's an incentive for more PyroPoker videos. 25 likes by Wednesday midday and you get that video. There you go. So yeah, I think that's it for this week really. I'm sorry I don't have any all the footage that I had. I'm sorry I don't have a hand breakdown for you. It's been a bit of a weekend, to be honest, so yeah, I guess it's goodbye from Pokepolian and myself, and poker players, keep going for that booty. God, I'm gonna live to regret that one. See ya.